Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakan HaKodash. All praises and glories due. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the elect. This is Matthew 24, and I'm going to start at 13. It reads, "But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved." It says, "But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved." That's right. And that's basically talking about the elect, because, there's going to be a long road ahead of us, which is going to seem like a long road for us, but it's going to be quick, It's going to be a quick one, hard, a lot of shit, a lot of misery, disappointment, so on and so forth. And so you got to brace yourself and build your spirit up for a lot of things to go down. But it's all going down by the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So we just got to endure these hard things that's getting ready to come upon the earth. And like it says, man, and do, what we can. That's why we get and read these scriptures and get into this, this Bible the way we do, so we can be, mentally, not only mentally, but spiritually, especially spiritually prepared to go through the battle that's, about to come upon us. And you got to be a spiritually person. You got to be on a spiritual level, you know what I'm saying? And you can't have a carnal mindset. You can't give your way to the body, you can't be weak in those aspects. You got to know how to, it's a lot of things you're going to have to learn to live without. And a lot of things you're going to have to, trust the Lord on too, you know what I'm saying? So those are the things we're going to have to endure until the end. You're going to have to endure these hard times that's getting ready to come, man. It's going to be tough on a motherfucker, man. I'm just going to keep it 100. And a lot of people that's in this, hey, you don't know what you're getting into, so unless you're part of that elect. Some people think this is all for fun and games. This is a fad, just a join to show the scriptures, to cuss out the so-called white man. It's much more than that, man. You're getting ready to be refined, and you're getting ready to go be polished off. Be that gold, it's going to go through that fire to be, be tried, so to speak, to see if you're real about this. And that's about to come about, you know what I'm saying? So let me get into, let me go to Matthew. I'm going to read now. This is Matthew 7, and I'm going to go at 13. It says, "Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereof. But straight is the gate, the narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." It's like so that, and it says, "Enter ye at the straight gate," and you look at that word straight, and you go into that word, you can go, that word straight, narrow, straight, and wait, there's more to that than that. Hold on. Where is it? It's, straight. Let's look at it like this one. Straight. And this is sorrow, condition, difficult, trouble, crisis, mess, tight corners, let's see, there's another. A difficult situation, difficult trouble, That's, basically it. That's what it's saying. Straight gate. It's going to be a difficult straight. You know, pretty much. You know, I'm trying to think of a word. Sorry, it's like you niggas take me, but that's it pretty much. In a position of difficulty. So we're gonna be in that position of guilty a position of difficulty when you want to come through this truth the right way. So you can't be leaning too far to the right or too far to the left. You got to go straight. It's a narrow path. It's not broad like the way that you can, like America allows you to walk. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just go out there and be whatever you want to be, a nigga, a alphabetical motherfucker, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what America offers. And that's the broad way, and that's the way of destruction. A lot of people are going to be destroyed by taking that broad gate. But that narrow gate is the way of life, where you can, you have to, it's a position of difficulty where you have to have discipline. You got to be mindful of everything you do. You pretty much dedicating your life to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and try to walk that straight gate and be in that narrow path and not venture too far left or too far right. Just going on the path that's presented for you. That's just enough for you. For one man at a time can go through. So that's what we're dealing with here, man. That straight path, that difficult position, man, that difficult walk. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, broad is the way that's going to get a lot of men fucked up. Let me go over this scripture one more time. It says, "In the year at the straight gate," right? It's the gate of difficulty. And it says, "For wide gate in the broad way that leadeth to destruction." That's right. What's destruction? That's right. Because when you lead that broad way, you're going to be doing things that's Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not pleasant with. That means you can be an alphabetical motherfucker, or you can be eat whatever the fuck you want to eat, do whatever you want to do, bring out whatever doctrine you want, even if it's false. You can push these things here in Babylon the Great with no consequences from this leadership here in Babylon the Great, which is the broad way, where it says, come as you are. No change needed. So a lot of people come in with that mindset that, hey, they come in with a carnal mindset, and when they come in this truth, they don't know that these are the ways that's going to get them fucking destroyed. But they refuse to listen and take that narrow gate because it's not pleasant to take that narrow gate, because you have to trim. You can't bring all this fucking flashy. You can't be trying to look, you just don't have room for nothing else but this truth. So anything else is just going to weigh you down or take you, hold you back. So that narrow gate is like pretty much you just going there by yourself. And then Broadway, you can just pretty much do whatever the fuck you want to do, man. So, and it says, enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many be which go in therein. That's right. And there's a lot of people going to go that route. That's 2/3 of you so-called blacks and Latinos, Native Americans, going to go that broad way, the easy route, because that straight gate is it's difficult, man. So, but it says, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Let me go over there. But because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be find it. That's right. That's right. And only the elect is going to find that narrow gate and to take that straight gate. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be geared up and wired up to go that route. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to take that broad way because this is like the sheep following this shepherd. It's going to take it's going to follow the shepherd. And who's our shepherd? Yahweh Shah. And this is what he's telling us right now. This is in red, so Yahweh Shah is speaking this. So we want to take that narrow gate to life, man. You know, that lead us to life, and that's the gate we want to lead. That's the gate we want to take. You know, so and let me get. Let me just start up. This is Second Esdras 7, chapter 7, verse 7. I'm just starting right here for the sake of time. It reads, "The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water." You know, those are two elements that can kill you, man. Fire and deep water. You know what I'm saying? And it reads, and only one, it's like it, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small there could be one man go there at once. And it reads, "If this city now were given unto a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how should he receive this inheritance?" That's right. That's right. That's right, man. So, you know, this thing is dangerous, man. This path that we're doing, you know, one, like it says, one on your right is fire, and on your left is deep waters, man. So you can't veer off on either side, or you dead, man. You know, you got to keep a straight path, man. That's the path which we trying to, you know, stay on, you know, stay to get to the kingdom, man. And that inheritance is the is the kingdom, man. And that's why we, you know, you want to stay on that straight path, man, and do the right things in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the best of your ability, man. We all make mistakes, like I say, man. That's why we need Yahushua to, you know, help us get through these tough times that, you know, that we can't understand and not at this point, but pretty soon that, you know, all things will be revealed to us and we can, you know, move on from that, you know, so to speak, you know. So we you know, because right now we in these chains of darkness, man. It's these bodies, man, which is that's how low we have come down to, you know. So, you know, so we got to endure all these hard things that's getting ready to come upon us, no matter what, man. Take that narrow gate and just, you know, do the right thing, man. And let me grab another scripture. Which one I want? This is 2 Timothy 2, and I'm going to start at 10. It reads, "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua with eternal glory." That's right. So we're going to endure all things for the elect's sake, man. You know, whatever comes with the work we do, we got to, you know, endure all these things, man. Within the truth and without and out the truth. You can't let nothing bug you out where you can't, you know, stay in this truth, man. We got to endure all things to make it to this eternal life that every man that's in this truth is just striving for, man. So we got to keep a strong, you know, mentality, strong faith. You know, try to keep it 100% spiritual when you in that time of need. Hopefully we can have that type of mentality, man. You know, that's what we were striving for, man. You know, so that's what we want to do, man. Let me see where I want to go now. there's another one. I can go Second Timothy 2:3, and it reads, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shem Yahushua." And it reads, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." That's right. So we can't be entangled with, like I say, you can't let this stuff in this world. You're gonna have to keep it 100% spiritual, man. Because this life, you gotta understand, man. We in the land of our captivity, and this is our punishment we're in, and a lot of things are going to get destroyed here in Babylon the Great real soon. So we got to keep a spiritual eye. Like, any day your cousin, your friend, your sister, your aunt, whoever it may be, might get, destroyed over here, man. If they're not in this truth, if they're not part of that elect. Even us, you know what I'm saying? We're not exempt. We don't know that. Not yet. The Lord didn't, he did say he's going to put a market of exemption on some men, but some men are going to face that, that death, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But all in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All in the, for this truth, though, you know what I'm saying? So, that's cool in the game. So, so that, I just wanted to bring that out, and, hopefully it's edified that we getting ready to go through some real tough times, man. MOTB is about to be implemented on these people, man, and we ain't taking that. Just like we didn't take the silly 19 jab, we're not gonna take that MOTB, man. Lord willing, we have the strength and the power to keep it all the way 100, man, because, like the Lord said, it's going to be a time like never before, and when he tries us, man, we just hope we can pass that test. We always speak it, but the Lord, we don't know how the Lord is going to turn it up, but the Lord do say he's not going to do anything that's going to tempt the man, you know what I'm saying, beyond his, you know what I'm saying, give him more than he can handle. Let me get that one. Let me see. Just like it. Let's see what I can find Oh, yeah. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Okay. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10. 13, there has no temptation taken you but such as is common to man, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So we gonna it's going to be, we're going to be able to bear whatever Yahweh Hashem Yahushua put on us, man. We just can't fold because, you just used to this life you used to right now. Just fold. Oh, nigga, I want to sit back and watch TV, play the game, man. I don't want to go through it. Oh, we're going to have to go through some things that's uncomfortable, man. Our lifestyle is going to change, man. You might be homeless. You know what I'm saying? You might be running from the law here and there and there. But you just got to stay strong and stay in it, man. Can't just fold like a cheap tent, man. You got to stay within this, man. Endure to the end. You have that faith, like, endure all hard things like a soldier, man. So that, and the Lord says right here, it says, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. See that? So you got to remember these scriptures. You know, this is going to be the stability of your time. So when you're going through these hard things, you running through them tough things, you got to understand, say, well, when you just about think you can't take no more, go the extra mile, because the Lord is going to make a way for you out of these, whatever it is you're in. And if it's your calling, hey, you know, the Lord's me. You're going to bear it. If you're going to have to be put to death, the Lord will give you that spirit to go through that shit, man, like it ain't shit. So don't sweat none of this, man. We don't die. We don't die. We go to the Most High, man. What other place, whether you know what I'm saying? You up there with the Most High, man. You ain't, see, come on now. No, we all want to, you know, be here on the earth and, you know, whatever, but you can't be no coward in this thing, man. And I don't mean like, you know, like these other groups, ISUPK is talking about. I'm talking about a coward, like far as not afraid to, you know, give up the ghost for this truth, man. So that's all I was going to just say right there. That's all I was adding in. I hope this was edifying. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. All praises and glories due. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.